Alright, hello everyone. I'm Strife. I've been the one fucking up the setups for the past 2 runs. Everything is fine. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing absolutely fine on this nice day. Just putting the chat on the side so I can see what you're doing. Sorry about that. Anyways, this is Anthem. There's a lot of stuff that I needed to calibrate, but we should be good. I hope there's no problem. Alright, you good, Jigachi? That's very good. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Anthem is a speedrun. Believe it or not, there's a main quest, so there's a speedrun. So, what are we gonna do in this run? We're gonna fly a lot. That's the main thing that you do in this run, is fly. Timer doesn't start yet. Timer only starts on the first input you can do, which isn't skipping cutscenes. It's just deciding your voice, if it's a female or a male. I'll choose female personally because I just prefer the female voice. That's the only explanation there is. The male voice is a bit less quality, you know. But otherwise, this run is going to be... Yes, it is. It's actually really optimizable, which isn't surprising for a game like this. Doesn't matter if the game. It doesn't matter if it's been handled like a train wreck. The game is totally speedrunnable. Yeah, exactly. You can even speedrun Fortnite, so why not? Alright, so we're gonna arrive to first input. So this is where the run is gonna start. This is gonna be awkward because I need to alt-tab out to be able to start the timer. Unless, Jukachi, if you can do it. Otherwise, it's awkward. I don't know. Alright, great. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so what's this game about? This game is about a train wreck, as everyone knows. It's the end of Bioware, but other than that, the game is actually really chill, really fun to run. You're gonna see we are wounded, as usual. Main movement tech in this first section is gonna be jumping. Jumping in some places that are gonna allow us to save time compared to running, especially in this slope. Our goal is to get to the little thing over there so we can restore our running ability and double jump. Alright, we're gonna skip this mental animation by using our dash. Dash, which is gonna be part of the main movement method in this game. So what's the game about? The game is about weird worlds where basically humanity is scattered in very big cities. Everywhere around them is kind of desolate, not desolate, but like, you know, without humans worlds with weird creatures. And regularly there's the Anthem that messes things up and creates big monsters. And you are a freelancer, so your job is to basically maintain order outside of the walls of the city you're in, which I totally forgot the name of. It's fine. What the fuck is the name of the city? I can't remember. Anyways, right now the only movement tech we have is jumping and dashing. When you finish those repairs of your allies, you can jump to start moving faster than what you would otherwise be able. There we just need to wait because this wall is gonna explode and we just want to go through it quickly, you know? Alright. Gonna melee to go down a bit faster. I'm gonna explain now the main movement technique in the game. Main movement technique in the game is flying and then meleeing to interrupt your flying and go forward, and then dashing and then flying again. This saves a lot of time, especially when we're going to be able to become an interceptor. Before that, it still saves time, but less. Right now, the biggest thing is we skip stuff, like we skip all of that. We don't care. First real mission of the game is here. So this is going to be a free world record, by the way, because I use an SSD for the first time. So it's going to be fun. Because otherwise, like the loading times are literally 1/4 of my PV. So, all right. So that's the main movement tech. Oh, I fucked it up. It's going to be much faster when we get the interceptor. For now, it's a bit faster, but not that much. I fucked up, I didn't go through one waterfall, so I didn't get the full light, but it doesn't matter. Gonna get that chest because we're gonna need very early additional items. Not that much, because enemy health scales to your level. But yeah. Not really. Because the main story... like you can do the entirety of the main story in private mode. That's the only part of it, basically. You can do it in private mode. So yes, you are connected to the server, of course, but it doesn't interfere at any point in the run. Alright, so here we get one of our main forms of objectives, which is just capturing points, making sure enemies don't enter the point. For that we use our fantastic radar on the top. You can see it's a compass. You can see where enemies are compared to you. And yeah, those enemies are scorpions. We're gonna see a lot more of them later. But right now, it's basically just very created by the Anthem. We don't really know why. It's never really explained, but it's kind of weird. By the way, I'm sorry if I don't react quickly to the chat. Here we're gonna kill the little rabbit bunnies because it doesn't matter. I just needed to use my melee. As you can see, even if you are stuck in melee animation, you can interact with objects, which is a good thing. Otherwise, this first mission is absolutely straightforward. We're gonna get our first big objective, basically, right after that. So, about the lore of this game, as I said, we live in a kind of post-apocalyptical, it's kind of weird world where basically there's this thing called the Anthem of Creation, which is an unknown force that creates what it wants, when it wants. And generally it's going to create horrible monsters and what they call cataclysms, which are big tornadoes, which destroy everything on their path. What? Oh, interesting. I thought I had activated it. That's fine. Thank you, Ivan Helsings. So those wyverns, funnily, cannot stop you from capturing the point. I just kill them because there's nothing else to do. And because they can actually do damage to you at some point. That's literally the only point. After that, we're gonna see a second type of objective that we can find in this run, which is echoes. So basically, there's echoes that you have to collect across the room, and you can only have 3 of them at the same time on yourself. That's the important thing to remember. Technically, I haven't even finished writing this game yet, because I started playing it really early on the pre-release. They did such a bad job with PR and stuff that I just kind of stopped. But, you know, I still submitted this, and I'm more than happy to show it off.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes.
But you can see those are the echoes. There's 5 of them.
That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens. Ha! That did it. Ready? Impressive. Even for a shaker room. Raise a mountain.
So it might look like melee dash cancel doesn't do a lot because it's a ranger.
And this one's
And you can actually do the ranger cancel faster than that. I'm just not used to it because I never use a ranger. Like that's a main javelin I just never use. So this room I might fail. We need to avoid those blue things. If you take more, if you go through 2 of them, you immediately overheat and then you have to restart the room. So we didn't here. Here we're just gonna melee because meleeing is the fastest way to go down, believe it or not, especially on the ranger, which has this kind of hammer blow kind of move.
You'll need to silence it. Some echoes are shaking loose. Find them and get them back in place.
And as you can see, basically the idea is that the Anthem of creation creates stuff, and it creates anything it wants. That's the big point. And as you can see here, there's waterfalls that fall in the wrong direction, which is kind of weird, right? So everything about this game is around this point.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell. The energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
We're not gonna go through for orbs that are underwater because swimming is extremely slow. So it's actually faster to do that,
Pure creation.
because then I can just do
Forming.
that,
Dangerous.
go down really fast.
It's still amazing.
Alright, so now we're gonna wait on
That should silence
this
it.
side because there's an objective that's gonna appear here, and enemies that are gonna appear in the center.
It didn't hold.
I see. It's starting. You've got company.
The main part of the run is actually knowing your spawns. Everything in the main missions spawns at the same place all the time.
We can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and thundering more companies on the way.
Got one.
Now carry it over and put it in place.
Fragments in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Oh, and something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say.
Alright. So just to tell you how fast I'm going, just the fact that I'm on an SSD saved me 3 minutes here. So that's to show you how much loading times there is in this game. Oh my god! If this finishes with like an hour of a time save, it's gonna be horrible for a marathon, and I totally apologize. I didn't expect there to be such a difference between HDD and SSD. So now we get to Fort Tarsus, the place that everyone hates in this game because you're extremely slow in it, and we want to avoid as much as possible to be there. But since this is the main story, we need to talk to a lot of people, and so we're gonna lose a lot of time here. Well, not that much actually. You probably spend around like 30 minutes in Fort Tarsus just feeling extremely slow and sluggish and wondering why they put this here. Like, they couldn't do like Destiny and just put somewhere that you can actually, you know, go through. It's just a phase that I prefer. We are at what value? Please spam what value in the chat. And I just need to be very good at skipping cutscenes.
Wrong?
No, not wrong.
As you can see, you can actually sprint. It's faster, but it's still extremely slow. I'm sprinting right now. You can look at your feet. You're like, I'm running. I'm running all right. So this is your friend the jokester. He's not fun. Owen. Plot twist is gonna betray you. Oh my god. I'm spoiling everything for everyone. Ban me from this marathon, please. Alright. So here, opening... No, that's not what I want to do. Right, let me just do that and not fuck it up. Because I fucked it up the first time and it cost me a bit of time. Alright. Weapon, do I still get? Yes. Alright. So they give you a free legendary, you're nice guys. Which is actually gonna help in this mission. Alright. Lost Arcanist, private expedition, easy, we're all good. Keep us private. Yes, I'm gonna try to not curse. I am sorry for that. So, as you can see, we do the run on easy. Well, the scaling is better now. But yeah, I agree. And technically I shouldn't take this gun because the enemy health is gonna scale infinitely more. But you know what, doesn't matter. So now you can see how much faster melee dash canceling is on the interceptor because you have 3 dashes instead of 1.
Not seeing anyone. Owen, anything?
But yeah, otherwise I agree, numbers are bullshit and scaling doesn't matter.
And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Okay, I've got a new trail. You'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Anything else I should know?
So this is where the chill part of the run starts, because we're just gonna fly around, kill some people, fly another place, and you know, just enjoy time together. I hope everyone is enjoying Valuethon this far. I have been. I know I have been. Been really fun.
Matthias?
So I don't need to go through to the objective itself because I know the next objective is over here.
That's where the signal is coming from. We can use it to help search for another camp. It'll take time.
Okay, get started.
Alright. We're gonna have a first.
Maybe. What the hell? An ambush!
Whatever, however his name, I forget.
Signals, they are everywhere.
Are you done with the radio?
No, still working on it.
What are they named again? Nests? No, not nests.
Still working.
Something like that.
Just fiddling with
They spawn at very set places, which is really important.
the course.
We're gonna have one there and one there.
More hives.
I'm launching Venom Bomb because it's gonna touch all enemies around it.
That's the last of those horrible
All right.
things. Now finish off the remaining scars.
Alright, that was actually good. Now we're gonna go towards the next objective that's over there. The main thing to do to go fast in this game is actually knowing where stuff is.
Okay, let's go.
Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
Oh my god, the reloading on this weapon is so long, I forgot about it.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
I'm sorry. I practiced yesterday, but this is kind of weak as a display of shooting.
I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. All you need to do is turn it on. Signal booster is working. The stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
Matthias, I still can't hear us.
I've got a location.
I'm not seeing our Arcanist. Owen, help me out.
He's not here. Wait, that's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached Matthias. What's happening with the scars? Something hasn't arranged. That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest.
Okay, done.
Starting repairs.
Owen, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me? Ugh, damn it! Hang on, with your company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out.
Alright. Now you can see the spawns are really easy to remember. There's never more than 4 spawns at the same time, which means that a co-op run will always be faster. Interestingly. Sadly, I wanted to put a co-op incentive up, but as you know, as probably most of you guys know, this game didn't get well received, and especially they didn't handle very well everything about it after release. So most people are kind of tired of it, which is absolutely understandable. So nobody could bother with running with me.
Oh, the gates are closing. Looks like we scared them off. Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio. Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patching with eyes through. I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see them. You must hurry.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Alright. This is actually a pretty good pace for now. Didn't do any major mistakes. Major mistakes would be letting enemies move in weird spots where I have trouble hitting them, which is the main problem that I have, that you can have with this game. The fact that enemies don't make sense. They're gonna try and move. You'd expect them to move to try and kill you, but most enemies would actually move in extremely weird spots. Where they absolutely can't hit you and don't know what to do and just stay there for eternity until you go out, find them, and track them one by one.
What's happening? Matthias?
Small trap. Scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving. More incoming. Watch those hives.
So once again, we want the hives. Thank you very much, my friend Owen, for telling me this again. Those are the hives. We just want to kill them as fast as possible because they spawn enemies, and after we kill them, we need to kill all of the other scars. So the order is always going to be hive first, and then the small enemy.
Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Stay ahead of them. I'm nearly there. Matthias, I'm in the tunnel.
So, as you can see, flying in a small enclosed space can be a pain. Even though they made flying much better than at the start.
Last hurrah. A lot of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Where are they all coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed.
By the way, the scars are never exactly explained. We don't know what they are exactly. We suppose they're ancient humans that have gone underground and just reverted to, you know, barbarism. But it's probably explained somewhere in the codex. But if you don't go searching for it in the codex, they never explain to you what the fuck they are, which is kind of weird. Let's be honest.
Scar heavies. I have to keep moving.
Can't argue that. Close quarters. Kept. Look out! Don't know what it
Shit.
is, but it looks dangerous. Rust Reaver. Things in Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is.
We only know that his name is Rust Reaver, that's all. So here you can see me using my ultimate ability for the first time. I don't need it generally, but it's very good for fast clear, especially on these big mid shields. Main problem about your ultimate is that you can't fly where you use it, so you have to be careful of not using them like out of range of everyone else.
Okay, no active signals.
And we're done with this first mission.
You should check on Matthias.
Hello, Dog Soldier. How are you doing?
These scars. What do you think? Arcanists and scars often clash over shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Alright. That was a good first mission. Very good. So, my splits are gonna look stupid, which is fine. Alright. I split on the expedition end screen because, you know, it's an easy way of remembering when to split, even though you don't see it, of course. Just gonna go through Forge really quickly. Okay. While Devastator isn't a bad idea, it's not useful at all at this point. Detonating Strike is always good on low levels. So, as you can see, we just went through a Forge. The Forge isn't going to be really important, because technically you can finish the entire game with like level 7, since the enemy's health scale directly scales based on your level. However, we want to equip stuff to just kill people faster, that's all. Because if you have better abilities than the starting ones, well, it's better in general. And if you have better weapons too. Alright, sorry, skipping all the lore. We don't have time for lore. Okay.
Hey there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop up in the map each time to skip another pop-up. You can get this one. So now, as you can see, I was in the dialogue with him, but I still got the pop-up. Like, basically, I skipped one of the pop-ups, so it skipped like half a second. Not really important, but you know, whatever. Time save is time save. All right, incursion. Let's go. What can I tell about this game that is interesting? That's what I'm wondering right now. The core gameplay of this game is actually good. That's the main problem about this entire thing, is that the ideas they had to make this game were actually really good. But it didn't matter because they didn't know how to handle an online game. They realized the game way too early. And they just ended up botching things up really fast. They also alienated themselves the community, even though people really wanted to run the game, because there were a lot of bugs and there were some bans linked to those bugs, even though, you know, it was their fault at this point. So most people today will tell you that Anthem is a piece of trash. They're not entirely wrong. Anthem isn't good. Like that's the main thing you can say. It isn't a good game, mainly because it's focused on endgame content, and there's no endgame content. Like there's like 3 equivalents of dungeons, a few legendary, how do we call legendary missions that are basically random objectives that, you know, circle around. You have 3 per day, and then you're just done with the game. You have nothing else. I know they intended to add content during March, and they did, but it wasn't useful. It wasn't useful at all. So in the end, you have a game tailored for in-game content, which doesn't have in-game content.
Dominion have attacked the camp. I can't reach Tassin. We're looking for the regulator hideout at these coordinates.
That was Tassin's agent.
I need to decrypt the coordinates and hang on, scars on top of you.
Oh yeah. Forget that this mission is like that.
They're never gonna leave us alone, are they?
They've been out for blood since we rescued Matthias. You know, Tassin's right. It has to be the Dominion stirring the pot.
Okay. More important thing is to kill this. Alright. After that I can concentrate on the enemies.
Owen, do you have those coordinates?
Yep, got it. So far.
Then I'm going to the hideout now. I can't wait.
Taking
Oh
the
yeah.
Dominion isn't like fighting
I forgot about where this objective was. My bad.
Kick their ass back to whatever hole they crawled out of.
stop the fire before it spreads.
Or Tarsus cannot become another free mark.
This must be the regulator hideout.
Okay. On this mission, honestly, there's not much to tell. We are flight disabled in this zone. We're gonna have 3 major fights in a row, but are extremely easy to finish. They're just hard to finish fast. In those flight disabled missions, as you can see, Interceptors is still superior just because you have 3 dashes and 3 jumps.
Hiding relics.
I know.
So it allows you to move really fast in this main area.
Is the wrong
There's only 3 places in the entire game where you can be flight disabled.
to business.
Alright. So this start is really annoying because enemies are just all around.
I can't believe this. Are we really in a firefight with Dominion?
I am! You're sitting in a chair somewhere.
So for the story, we want information from a secret agent undercover, and we come in too late. The secret agent is killed by the Dominion. Who are the Dominions? They're the bad guys. I mean, they're named Dominions, so you can expect that they're gonna be the bad guys, right? That's literally like, we're the bad guys, you know? It's this kind of villains.
From the fight.
Maybe Tassin can make sense of it. This can't be for nothing.
And basically the Monitor, which is the direct, like the guy, the president of the bad guys, he's trying to control the Anthem of creation to become a god, which is totally original content.
Push them back. We can't let them interfere. Watch it. Looks like the monitor left a cleanup crew behind. Try to
Where
disable
is the enemy that's blocking the capture? What? Oh, here. That's my fault. I didn't see him. So of course we're gonna stop the Dominion because we're the good guys, right? That's what you're thinking right now. And you'd be right. That's our main goal. You're dead. You're dead. And where are you, mean enemy? You're dead. As you can see, the basic kit of the Interceptor is enough for a lot. I totally forgot that I had this weapon. This skill equipped, but it's fine. Main thing I'm waiting for right now is for the mini boss to appear, so I can just one-shot it. Here. Alright, mini boss destroyed. So you can see that the bosses in this game don't stand for much. There's only one main boss, and that's the monitor at the end of the game. And the main thing that makes him annoying as hell is that his phase locked. So you can only do a very strict amount of damage per phase, and you cannot overkill him or in any way. Which makes the fight really slow because you have to go through 3 zones. Hello Suto, how are you doing? Alright. It's crazy how fast the loading times are. Like, so as I explained at the start, it's the first run I'm doing on SSD. And it's actually incredible. And if you're wondering why, it's because I intended to do that when I started running the game, and then I stopped running the game. So yeah. I had a really bad flight. What the hell? Terrible. Oh, I know why. Right, I know why. So normally, if you do it correctly, you go through waterfall, and what that does, that it reduces the speed at which you overheat by 50%. But apparently, I didn't go through it, which I don't know how it happened, but you know, it happened. All right, destroy the turrets, which are the biggest memes in this game because they can literally one-shot you. Anyone that has done a stronghold knows the feeling. My first playthrough of Anthem, it was fairly long. It was around 20 hours, and because I took my sweet time. But honestly, no, it was actually less than that. I'm stupid. It was like around 12 hours. My bad. Yeah, the main story isn't that long at all, which is one of the main problems of this game. Alright, so here the monitor is trying to frighten us by saying, I'm stronger than you and I'm gonna kill you. That's it. But we don't listen to him because we're not good listeners. Yeah, that's... No, honestly, it's just really weird. They butchered the entire content of this game, and that's... Sure, Bioware had to accept that, but like... It's EA's fault for forcing the development. So everyone expected, since this game was released at E3 2017, that they had been working on it for, you know, a while. But it turns out that most of the development started after E3 2017, and most of the developers didn't know what kind of game they were coding before this event. So they realized after the fact that, okay, we're doing kind of a, you know, a Destiny clone. And they just weren't warned about it. And when they tried to apply fixes that had been done in Destiny, production basically told them, but we're not doing it's not Destiny, you know, it's our own game. Which is fair, but then you know, make it work correctly. And they didn't. And they rush content. They don't have enough in-game content. They don't have enough story. The story is honestly not interesting in the least. They like basically they try to do a lot of humor in certain situations, but it's over the top humor, and it's really annoying. It's just really annoying. So yeah, in the end, it's kind of a failure, which is sad because I really like BioWare, and we know they're at least going to do Dragon Age 4 after that. That's at least from what we've been told. That's in the books. Even though they might give it to another studio and they might dismantle BioWare entirely, honestly, after these results. The problem is, half of these problems are like on the publisher's fault, like on the publisher side, not on the developer side. Of course, devs did a lot of mistakes, but you know, there's a lot of blame to share around. All right. Now I need to speak with 4 people, which is going to be very long. We should finish the run at like level 10 maximum. So that's how fast you can complete the game. So here they're gonna force you to do daily quests, basically. I mean the equivalent of daily quests. With the 3 main characters that will give you quests like that, which are this dude with the big beard, the dude we saved from the cave, and Sentinel lady. But yeah, like, you know, Anthem should be part of this kind of games where when you go in late game, you have a loop of things you do every day. Things that repeat, dungeons, stuff like that. The problem is, the loop right now for the entire content of Anthem takes you less than an hour to complete each day. So, you know, how is that interesting? If you want to grind for better weapons, better inscriptions, stuff like that. It's kind of sad. And, like, it's a game where you're supposed to grind for weapons and stuff like that, but you have, like, 40 types of weapons and that's it. Like, 40 weapons at all and that's it. So it's just really weird. They just, I don't know, they didn't expect the launch or something like that because clearly something went wrong somewhere. And probably something went wrong at every level of the development of this game.
Patching in Sentinel Grid.
Freelancer. Hello again. Sentinel Bridge here. Hi.
Hi again, Sentinel. How are you?
Fine. The Artemis base isn't far from your location. Keep an eye out for stores.
Will do. Since this is our first mission, maybe we should talk. Get to know each other.
No, let's not. I'll let you know when you're close to the base.
All right.
Completely overrun by scars. I have a feeling.
The Arcanists?
I'm getting a signal from the safe house nearby. I'll send a team to collect them. Now take care of these cars. Oh, please.
Sure thing.
Any insight into what the scars are doing here?
The base is ransacked. Machinery torn out all over.
Interesting. Scars don't typically care about Arcanist equipment. I wonder what exactly they were studying here.
Can we do this later?
Ah, great.
Sorry if I'm not speaking, I'm just focusing a bit. Usually I would be more talkative. It's just that I want to, you know, do this right still. Even though this run is kind of a meme already because I'm using SSD and like saving like a minute at least per mission. It's just gonna, you know, it's gonna be really interesting at the end.
You got it. This is
I totally forgot where the name objective was. That's crazy. Should have been on my way already, but
People, just gross monster things ruining stuff wherever they go.
Tell me how you really feel, Bryn.
Freelance, this is where the scars have been gathered.
Got it. I'll look around for our missing Arcanist machinery. And for...
yeah, that's understandable, Nobby. There's a lot of there's way too much flare effects in this game, and I totally agree on that. The problem is you cannot like reduce it, which is kind of weird because you can diminish a lot of stuff, but not that. Oh yeah. Those bubble traps are one of the only things that are random in placement in this game. I don't know why. It's just a thing.
If you don't see anything,
I think it's over there.
you probably got it hidden.
So I should look for some kind of scar shed?
Sure.
All right, I was right. I wasn't sure if it was which branch of the terrain was.
Stolen machinery.
I'll find it and head in.
I would hope so.
But yeah, I'm sorry for all the flashes. But it's the game is made like that. Like we tried with some friends using the usual frostbite commands that you can use in some games to reduce lag and mainly to reduce, weather effects, stuff like that. But they don't work in this game. So. All right. So here once again the spawns are determined, I just need to kill enemies quickly. We try to skip some stuff, but the way the game handles solo instances is extremely weird. So most of the solo maps are actually maps that you can find in free play later. And so the way they handled, like here you can see there's invisible walls when you are doing an objective and waiting to advance to the next spot. Where are you? And basically the way they handle things is that until you finish your objective, the rest of the map is the normal free play map. So even if you can get past those invisible walls, your objectives aren't there. Which is kind of sad.
They've got that stolen Arcanist machinery hooked up to a shaper artifact.
And here, as you could see, like the thing explained, which is enemies hiding in weird places where they absolutely cannot hit you, but they won't get out of it unless you get into their line of sight, basically. Where are you? Which is extremely annoying about this game. It's one of the numerous things that are extremely annoying about this game. Ooh, nice. I got you, bitch. Sorry for the swearing. First elite enemy, I think we crossed. Elite enemies have like 200% health compared to their normal variants. Here we have our third type of common objectives, which is reconstructing Shaper relics. So Shapers, basically those relics are controlling the Anthem of Creation. We don't know how, we know it was put there by an ancient civilization, and we know those enemies are really annoying me right now. But other than that, we know that basically whenever one is activated, random shit starts to happen. And in this situation, those scorpion enemies start to appear. So all we need to do is reconstruct the Anthem, the Shaper relic, and then all the scorpions disappear.
Take the shiny shield of General
Oh yes, it is. Like honestly, I have a lot of fun playing this game. You know, casually just
Maybe?
flying around and stuff. But when you really start to grind this game, you just get bored so fast. It's crazy.
Thank you. Great answer. This was a huge help to the Sentinels and to the fort.
Nice working with you two.
Yes, well, maybe we'll work together again sometime. Maybe.
See you around, Brain.
All right. So we need to do 2 more missions in this set of missions to complete, and yeah. Granted, they improved the game since it got released, but the problem is, it's already 2 months in for most people, and there's nothing to do. So if there's nothing to do, why would you keep playing the game, you know? That's just it. That's the main problem here. Alright. Where do I go? I'm gonna use this because it's a bigger damage increase. I get bear, use havoc, it's fine. Strike system more. Okay. We are gonna have 1 incursion in public session because we need to do 1 thing in free play. We need to do 1 thing in free play, and free play is always public. You can't play GM3 on a non-level 30 person. Like, the thing is, GM3 Legendary mission sucks. Honestly, sucks. It's you get the right stuff, you cannot ever die, and it's always the same objective. So it's not a question of having a challenge. Sure, you can make it challenging in GM3, but it's a question that it's always the same stuff. And it's always the same stuff with no variation at all. You know, don't expect, like, don't be surprised if people stop playing the game. Like, if you take another example of a similar game like Warframe, Warframe is repetitive, but it's like there's like 20 types of missions, a bit less, 17, something like that. So you know, it's fair to say there is variation, and every fucking month they introduce new content. And the game is free to play.
What am I looking for? A marker of some type, something other arcanists will recognize.
But yeah, I've played in GM3. It just, as you can see, this is not a leveled up account. This is a. I'm willing to give it some time, but the public isn't willing. That's the main problem. How are those legendary? What the fuck? Why are they so strong? They're not strong, but they shouldn't have that much health. That was weird.
Find that marker. I've seen this before. Triggered with the right stimulus.
Which is what?
A shift in energy. You create a big enough change, the wires detect it, the marker triggers.
Like a fire alarm?
Exactly. That shape or object across from the marker is made for echoes.
Got it. Let's build a fire.
Another echo should be close.
Looks like the echo attracted some slimy friends.
Ah, yes.
Oh, I didn't goof my routing. That's fine.
But only from very far away.
That's fine.
Like
Don't listen to Reddit.
It's working, but the marker will trigger with a larger shift in energy. More echoes needed.
So yesterday I realized that this map could be like this, like it is right now on a day version, and I just realized that the lighting is absolutely terrible to notice where the orbs are. So like the echoes are. So that's kind of stuck. That kind of sucks. Well, I mean, I've played this game like 200 hours. It's not like I'm giving the advice of someone else. That's my advice. Is like they fucked up big time, both the development and the maintenance of this game. Like it's crazy.
What do you think will happen when we trigger the marker?
I can't say for sure. My theory, however, is we learn something about the hidden ruins. We should be close.
Should be another. I don't want to start this set right now. Yeah, I kind of messed up my route by forgetting
Do this work without
picking the smart first orb. So I'm sorry for that. It's gonna I'm gonna lose like around 20 seconds on that.
What do you think you'll find in there?
Well, Arcanists pursue the truth, but time...
Yeah, it's like the main problem is sure people are gonna gang up like against this game. They did clearly, but there are so many problems with this game that you just cannot ignore. Like I'm not gonna put my blind faith into Bioware after so much stuff has happened, you know. That's just how it is. I took Prime Access to play this game early, so it's not like I didn't want to play this game. I clearly wanted.
Leave it to them to be grubbing about. In a special sense.
But then I came back to Warframe, and you know, stuff happens. Better game wins, Kappa. Even though I don't think Warframe and Anthem are in any way same kind of games. Where do we hide? Here.
Don't let them stand in your way.
Didn't plan on it.
Alright.
Those echoes,
Why are they in a cage? That seems pointless.
like a fishing lure for freelancers.
I respect that.
Yes, I would speedrun Warframe, but I don't have currently the correct stuff for it. It is, after all, pretty stuff related. Except if you do new account runs, which are technically bannable, because dual account is forbidden by DE. That wouldn't be that hard, to be honest.
The marker's been triggered.
The Arcanist fire alarm.
Precisely.
Your character feels so good for realizing what a fire alarm is. It's crazy. So if you're wondering why I'm using female voice, it's because the male voice sounds really dumb to me. That's all. That's literally the only reason. There is no difference between male and female. You choose your face, but you never see it anywhere in the game, not even at the end of the game. So I've never understood why you were like choosing your face. at the start of if you played in the beta, in the closed beta, there's actually a customization screen for you, like that was much more advanced than what it is now, where you just choose a face. But since literally it's never used in the game, they just reverted to, yeah, we're gonna let you choose a face, but you're never gonna see it, which seems very silly. It seems like it's just like, we are Bioware, so we need to have some form of customization. But like, just, you know, assume the fact that you don't have customization, it's fine. It's just kind of weird.
Please activate that marker. Let's see what the Arcanist left for us.
Amazing.
What's happening? What are those?
Quickly now. Find all you can before they disappear. Those are runes, my capable associate. Invisible runes.
But I can see them.
Just for the moment. This energy surge won't last. Got it. Very strange energy signature.
You got it?
I did. Oh dear.
Hey, D23. How are you doing?
That's all we're gonna get.
Should be enough. I have an idea how to find more of these.
Alright, this mission is done. If you want to know what the lore is, you just found out that ancient Arcanists, which are the smarty people of the New World, use secret see-in-the-dark ink to hide messages, and you learned how to use a blue light to show them. Or something like that. And so now you can see all the graffiti left by the smarty people from like 200 years ago. It's, you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. Graffitis are important. Let's go to Forge. Just check really quickly. Oh yes, trajectory. That's good. Components. What do you get? Play inscription. Play encryption. Okay. So I can explain actually in the Forge. As you can see, you don't really change your armor. You change inscriptions on your armor. So the way inscriptions work is that they give a direct boost, and then when you have like higher versions, they'll give you additional boosts to direct stats. And it's really important. It's the main way of what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I'm losing time. Crazy. I don't need to speak to anyone after this. I'm stupid. That's fine. So yeah, inscriptions. You have a maximum of 6 on yourself, and that'll be your main way of boosting stats. Even though weapons and additional abilities also have stat increases on them. Hello, Ladyfinger. This small mission you cannot skip for whatever reason. They just, you know, wanted you to have a superhero voice or something like that.
Freelancer Rife has begun her patrol.
Mrs. Rice? Captain says I'm on my way. Let's see what we can do, Rice.
Alright, this mission is really boring, so if you want to drink something, have a snack. The main thing is that this entire mission is going to be extremely chill. Like, this entire run is going to be really chill. There's nothing really, you know, massively important. So it's just, you know, if you want to go to sleep, I promise I won't scream, so you guys can, you know, enjoy
Wild animals.
getting lulled to sleep by the noise of bullets and people screaming. But not me. I'll be a nice boy. Oh, I got the launch. Oh, that's awkward. That's the thing that can happen with melee abilities for whatever reason. You can get launched forwards, backwards, in any direction, in any height, by some melee animations.
Away from the Arcanist.
It's just extremely weird.
Maybe they should do tests that don't make animals angry.
Science, what can you do?
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. But it's fine. It's actually really hard to stop the Wolvens from entering the area alone. It's not something you can really do that easily.
They got through okay now.
Good. Go to the next group. I will make sure these aren't.
Pretty sure it's over here.
Found the second site. Not seeing any Arcanists.
Yes, I see. Okay, let's do a search for energy signatures in the area. It's scars.
It's scars! Alright.
Look out. It's a
Where?
scar heavy.
Oh,
Don't try to smash
oh.
the shield. Get behind it.
Understood?
Yes, I know. Alright.
That's all of them, I think.
Oh, we actually... Okay, interesting.
No Arcanists in here.
Oh.
Where are they?
No bodies. Good. Scars must have taken.
Why take Arcanists?
Maybe because they know much about shaper things? Valuable.
Interesting. Okay, interesting.
Yes, go. Scars scavenge everything, yeah? So I look for the energy signature of Arcanist tools.
Alright. That was dumb, but it happens.
You see?
Yes. It's gonna be
So what I want to do in this place is kill, destroy those really quick.
Numbers.
Yes, I'm getting acquainted with both.
Good. Very good.
Alright,
Very well done.
and then do that.
Seeing a lot of munitions around here.
There is a way to cancel melee abilities like the Death Strike I'm using now. If you want to try at home, it's pretty easy, but the timing is very weird. So the way you need to do it is to use your ability and dash at the same time. And if you do it correctly, you'll have the effect of the ability, but you won't use a cooldown. I have no idea why it's a thing. It's really weird, and it can be useful. Generally, you don't need to because you're gonna one-shot most enemies. I'm staying here because the mini boss, or like under brackets, mini boss is gonna show up there. And I can't remember after how many scars he shows up. Right here.
Yes, it is.
What? Who?
That big scar. Junkmaw. Blake. Known to work with many bad people.
I'll see what I can do. That thing is down. No more junk maw.
Take that, Junkmaw. Let's see about those Arcanists.
There you go. You're okay. Arcanists are safe. Only cuts and bruises. All the sentinels to pick them up.
Already done. Good. Nothing more to do here. Check on Freelancer, right?
Got it.
Oh, I messed up. Oh, interesting. I thought it was this way. The game is debating me right now.
See any scars in your area? Freelancer, right?
Well, I didn't lose time, but I could have saved some and I didn't.
Yes. Not far.
Kind of sad, you know.
Can't locate it. It's a mess.
And there's no right. No Arcanists.
Only scars.
Blast. Mike, where are you?
So over on all of that I already said, what could I say? Not much. This game is literally just fly and shoot. That's all you do in this game. But you do it well. You do it well. It's fly and shoot, and then learn where you like your spawns. That's all you want to do. And that's all you need to do at this point. As I said, there's ways to like technically skip stuff. Sadly, you cannot validate because it is a very trigger-heavy game, and since it's an always online game, it's really hard to search for stuff. But it is a really chill run, and I'm pretty sure that like a co-op run of it, is really fun. It's just that I need to find people to do that. Okay, that's that. I didn't want to do that, but whatever. Well, that was a waste of ult, but it doesn't matter. And especially a waste of time, but... Waste of time because now this enemy is going to take a bit more time to kill. I said a bit, not that much. Alright, so that's done.
Everybody's a little banged up but alive. Nothing got past Ryan. She'll be
So that's big time save. That's stupid.
Very good, my friend. Sentinels are on their
SSD is life, SSD is love. Thankfully, you won't have to see as much load screens as before. So, just so we're clear, I'm currently 14 minutes ahead of my PB, which is, you know, not bad, not bad. That's gonna be a fun run. For Tarsis. I'm sorry, I needed to Alt tab to check something out. Right, that doesn't matter. Okay, so this is gonna be a fast run, much faster than what I expected. So normally you would have to speak to 2 of the 3 people I helped after them. But since I didn't speak to any of them, and I've done the 3 missions, I don't have to go speak to them at all. Which saves a surprising amount of time. Like, all in all, I think it saves around like 50 seconds of walking, which is always good. Because we're not here to walk, we're here to run, and to run speedily. Hey. All right, so as you can see, drugs don't do them. It's not good. Yes. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs aren't good for your health. Okay. It's important to do as I say, because I'm always right, right?
Okay, I'm borrowing this Strife amplifier, crammed in with smuggled rabbits.
It's not safe out here.
Safe gets boring. Time for a quick launcher adventure. You'll see. Some scars in the area stole weapons from Princess Sim. Getting them back for her could be a good icebreaker. They're gonna put up a fight, though. It's about the Bugs?
Well, they've got pretty good aim.
Well, we stir things up now. Well, we stir things up now.
What? Oh. Okay, so on this mission, what are we doing? We are collecting tribute for a thug lady that we need to impress for whatever reason. Well, I mean, I know for whatever reason, because basically we have old friends that are at their lair or stuff like that, and we need to help her to get to them. Sorry, I forget where the weapon cache was for some reason.
Okay, we got the weapons.
Can someone ban this guy, please? I can't right now.
I've marked the next location.
Because I'm pretty sure it isn't an easy job.
A few from Zim's merry band of smugglers. Of course, they probably sold them first, but it will score points with Zim if we get them back. Well, after you take care of the walking bugs. They're fighting like they mean it. Yeah, I never understood what stars have been done with relics.
Not the time to ask them. Where are you anyway?
Lost track. The stride has taken so many turns. I think it's following an old smuggler's shortcut. Okay, see if you can find the relics.
Get it?
Got the relics. Almost have enough. Need one last bit of tribute for the princess. Location marked.
Yes, I'm still on Anthem.
See that, Ursix? He's your next fight.
Why?
Princess Sim loves to throw a good party. I hear grilled Ursix is her favourite dish.
Alright, let's kill this Ursix. Ursix are normally extremely dangerous, but you are invincible during your ultimate. So you can just spam him to death. Alright.
Now grab a chunk of that meat. I'm sure the stars will take the rest. Good, we got it. One slab of Ursix ready to serve. Fresher the better. Now let's deliver it. I've marked the location for Princess Sim's hideout.
Pretty sure it's over there. Oh no, it's... Oh! Ah, I took the wrong exit! So annoying! Saving, like, losing 15 seconds. Who does that?
My stride is approaching Zim's place. Now, before this reunion kicks off, do you really think Halleck and Faye will help?
They're all professionals.
Yeah, and I've seen professionals beat each other silly.
It won't be like that. Stakes are too high.
Let's hope. With the Dominion harness and cenotaph, that blood will be the least of our worries.
The regulators catch you.
It's not a problem. This place is one giant party. I'll see you inside.
This flight wasn't very good. But I've done worse. Didn't overheat, so it doesn't matter.
Need to see some friends.
Hello, mister. I know you can't move your NT pose right now, but I need you to let me in. There's this community mainly for stronghold runs. There's a lot of stronghold runs because they're very short, around 10 minutes in general. So very extremely easy to do. I'm the only the only 80% runner.
Might have killed some of their guys.
Like main quest, I mean. Because 80% doesn't really describe what it is.
Owen, what are you doing? You can't fly a suit. You'll get yourself killed.
So our dumb friend Owen is gonna get himself killed, and we should have let him die, but we don't because we're stupid. And we're gonna save him. Huh. I didn't think they all die. But I can see once again I managed to cancel the Death Strike. I mean, it's not called Death Strike, but I like to call it Death Strike cooldown just by dashing, and it works pretty well generally. If you dash too early though, you won't get the effect, so you need to be careful. And why Anthem? Why not? That's the, I mean, that's the main reason for everything, right? Why would you do something? Why wouldn't you?
We showed them. Now, I wouldn't mind getting inside the Strider.
Okay. Hi, Alex the Gamer Pro DJ. That's a nice name. There's a link here given to you. We are raising money for Save the Children, for people that didn't know. An organization that is aiming to provide care for children around the world so that they can grow up and beat our speed times, because it's important to have competition, you know.
Freelancer. Well, maybe I.
Do I need to speak with someone else? Can't remember. No, I can. Yeah, I do. I need to speak with.
When you have a minute,
Yeah.
I've got a complication.
My PB right now is 4 hours 9, but the run is gonna be much shorter because I put it in my SSD. We're already 16 minutes ahead, like 14 minutes ahead, sorry, of PB. So, you know, this is gonna be fast, probably around 3 hours 30 at the
Thank you for coming.
maximum, I'm gonna guess. Because I'm saving like a minute per mission just because of loading times, so. Okay, so free play. Alright, so this is the place where I need to be on public. Yeah, I have the same. But honestly, like sound crashes have gone like very fast. Many bugs, you know, every game is bugged. I mean, if you play, for example, a game that's loved the community like Warframe, there's so many bugs that are so annoying. My main problem with Anthem is the fact that, yes, they messed up the balance and everything, but it's the fact that there's no content. What do you want to do when there's only 3 strongholds and 3 legendary missions per day? There's nothing else to do, so you're gonna get bored. That's all. That's the main problem I have personally. Alright, so the Tombs of the Legionnaire.
The Legionnaires answered to
The main advantage about this section is that since you cannot do a full new game run, it's like not possible. All of the challenges are already completed. So for anyone who played Anthem and knows how annoying those challenges are, don't worry, we won't have to complete them. Where is it again? I forgot. Why do I forget stuff like that? Like clearly it's important. It's crazy. The order you go through the tombs doesn't matter. Oh, I know what's happening. I went for a farthest away tomb first. Yeah, that's fine. I totally forgot.
So, the tomb of the tactician is supposed to be around here. Somewhere, according to Princess Sim. You might want to find it for Faye in her master plan.
The trial of Legionnaire.
Okay, interact with the tomb.
There's one down. Just 3 to go.
Let me just think. Yeah, I'm gonna end a free play right now because this is the farthest away and then it takes a lot of time to come back. And since I have hello Skyzopolic, since I have gone for further tomb first, tomb first, I can just get out of free play, go back in, and it will save time over travel. No, it's not. It's a TPS. It's not that much of a Destiny clone. We're like, no, it's a TPS, you know. I'm being mean. I know. Toilet Papa. Oh god. Wait. Yes. Wait, no. Replay. Yeah, no, that's the one I want. Yes, but the publishers refused to follow some of the fixes that were done in Destiny. Apparently, from what I've heard, by saying no, it's not Destiny, so we shouldn't follow the same guidelines, basically. And yes, Schizopolitic, if you want to get to the endgame content, you need to finish the main quest. Not like there's much in terms of endgame content, but yeah. I don't want to spread dissension, by the way, about this subject. I'm not sure of the infos I'm spreading on development choices. It's what most people have told me,
Straight for the tombs.
and what has surfaced on, Reddit and stuff like that.
So, is it getting about Outlaws near here doing
Yeah, there's not much of it.
clear 'em out? Hold up, I think. Yeah,
Oh, I done goofed.
according to Princess
I took the wrong entrance.
Faye would really like you to find.
Here.
This is it. Tomb of Avenia the Fortrite.
Aspirant, you.
And the second guardian has been greeted. Halfway there.
What the? Okay, that was weird. I was locked in animation. That was kind of weird. Okay. Here, yeah.
Oh, wait a moment. Zim's intel says this is where the tomb of the sharpshooter is supposed to be. It's one of the guardians you need to find for Faye's plan.
Bonjour, Lady Looney.
I think you found the tomb of Artilia
Comment
the
ça va?
sharpshooter.
And yes, I'm French, by the way. I'm just making it look like I have a bad English accent.
That's the third tomb. Just one left. You know, I'll admit, I'm shocked that Princess Zim's info was any.
So yeah, we needed the intel from the lady we gathered gifts for to get to these tombs. Okay, yeah, fortress is down. And that's the only thing we needed the intel for. Basically, we want to find the tomb of General Tarsus. General Tarsus being the legendary leader of the humans. It's totally not like Destiny, trust me. It's totally not the same same bullshit with getting out of the, you know, age of decadence and stuff like that. No, totally not. Okay, for the people that haven't heard from the start, Anthem is a good, has a lot of good ideas. It's a very good gameplay. It's extremely enjoyable to just, you know, fly around, feel like Iron Man, stuff like that. But at the same time, Bioware clearly doesn't know how to manage an online game correctly, and there's also the problem that development was rushed. So right now, the game is in bad shape because there's not enough content to keep players on the game. That's the main problem. But those problems could be solved, and maybe, you know, in a year or two, this game would actually be really good. It totally depends on how much content they release for this in the next few months. If they just give up on it and, you know, keep it in the state that it is right now, the game is just going to be lost and everyone's going to forget about it. But yeah, the core gameplay, the core of each javelin is good. It's interesting, it's fun to play, you have fun just, you know, roaming around, but it's not enough. It's not enough on its own. And that's the main problem here. Ooh, Spark Dash. I love that. I love me some Spark Dash. Component. No. And let's see, finally a support system. Fantastic. Alright, so now we're gonna get to Tomb of General Tarsus, where there's gonna be some spoilers. Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna say it again then. So as I said, the core gameplay, the core ideas of Anthem are good, but the development was extremely rushed, and there's not enough endgame content to keep people around. But there's a reason why the game actually sold really well at the start of the game, like its release, is because everyone, you know, it looked. No, it's fine. It's all fine. Everyone looked extremely interested and hooked on the concept, the core concept of the game. But since Bioware doesn't know correctly how to do pack to play it, since Bioware doesn't know correctly how to manage an online game, and since the development got so rushed, there's not enough content. And honestly, I still like this game. It's so hard to like a game. What? Toilet paper sim? What? Can someone check that, Jugachi, maybe? Anyways, if they need to build up on it, to kind of ignore part of the criticism made to it, like not ignore it, but like, you know, release as much content as they can to see how people are gonna react, basically. That's not what?
The tomb of General Tarsus.
Oh, sorry. I totally forgot.
We find her javelin buried with her
Sorry, Pseudo.
flint of dawn.
And
You know the
the
story
gay
of
dude.
Marvelous in the mountain.
That's a children's tale. She fights a storm monster and steals his voice to make a sword.
Yes.
I'd say test it out with a Prime Access, because it only costs $14, I think, in dollars.
You should be getting
So
For General Tarsus fought was his epitaph.
honestly.
it's a cheap way of trying it out and figure out if you like it or not, basically. Yeah, that's what I said. Is the Origin Access Premium. Don't take the normal access because you won't have it, but if you take the premium access, you have it.
Look at this place. Great. I've got Halleck practically climbing my amplifier to watch.
You think this is really it? The generous
But it's also pretty easy to test out this game and be like,
Doesn't mean it's empty.
do I want to wait or not? You know, that's the main thing. After this run, I'm what? Okay, that was weird. Why would I? Oh, yeah. After this run, I'm probably gonna cancel my premium because I'm not gonna play this game for much longer. But yeah. So now we enter into the realm of the Interceptor, which is full melee only, pretty much, and using the Spark Dash to just get to those enemies that are, you know, so well hidden around.
Control mechanism must be inside this room. Take another look around for me. That's the control for the lock. See what you can do with it. That's it.
You know, I think mourners would have gathered in this room.
So I'd say try it out, honestly. Try it out, but
Over there.
No one here.
there's not enough content for now for sustained play, and that's the big problem. What? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. Oh, I need to go near the door again. Forget about it.
Doors. The Legion sealed this place up tight.
Of course they did. They were protecting their leader's resting place.
And where's the second one? Over there. So a very hard puzzle, as you know. BioWare known for its puzzles. Complex, very hard solutions. I can't remember. What? Where is it again? Oh, here. I'm bad at the game, that's all.
We should look around the room a bit. The clues we need might be nearby.
Yeah, interceptors are honestly the funniest because you can just dash around a lot. But every javelin is really fun to play. Like the Colossus is extremely fun.
Dominion forces are already in the tomb. Get out fast. You can't lose the signet.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they were frost. Very easy. He's flying around like a little, oh, he wasn't flying. Okay, interesting.
I can call the fort, but help will take time to arrive.
Nobody from Fort Tarsus will get here in time. We're on our own.
Okay, that was funny. Oh god. Oh yeah. Storm is gonna be annoying. As you can see, enemies get lost a lot, which is just like all those missions where you'd expect them to just, you know, be all on the same place. They're just gone. They're all around, and most of them aren't trying to shoot you. They're just stuck. And although you can learn the spawns, in solo it's just impossible to learn them completely. Alright, got this one. Okay. We use the target beacon that you can see. It's a damage boost that transfers to other enemies if you kill a target. It's really useful, especially in areas like that.
There are more outside. They don't give up, do they?
Yeah, it is actually funny to just dash around with Interceptor.
We're coming to pick you up. Sending you directions to meet us. On my way.
So there's turrets, and well, that's funny.
All the Dominion. Just run. You need to get out of there. Fast.
All right. Oh, I forgot it. I forgot it overheats. I was bad. That's my bad. Totally forgot that rockets overheat, which doesn't make sense. Well, doesn't matter if it makes sense because it's Anthem.
We're in the clear, I think. That was close. I'm getting really sick of that guy. I'll admit, I didn't expect us to run into this much trouble. I expected dangerous wildlife. Maybe Scott. This is the second time I've run into the Monitor. I think I'd actually prefer an R6. I'm back. With the signet even.
Oh, all right. That wasn't bad, except for this overheat at the end, which is kind of sad, but honestly, not too bad. Not too shabby. I'm playing on PC. A favorite console right now is Switch. What do you mean about for you to get it, Dr. Pepper? Like, do you mean when I bought it? Because I didn't technically I bought the game. I just used the Prime Access that I already had for it. But the core reason for this game to actually be played is because it's fun. The idea is fun. It's so. There's been so much bad press, and there's so many problems, and there's such a limited amount of content late game. The main quest in itself is a cool run. It's actually a cool run. So I don't see any point in not doing it. But yeah, technically I don't own this game. I own Prime Access. Yes. Let's go to Forge.
We need you to stay safe.
That's fine. Yes, finally. Forge. I'm gonna take the Devastator. Devastator is the best weapon in the game in terms of damage. Alright. We're still in private. Well, that's to be expected. That's something that happens with like every game. So people are going to be milking new games, being for like trashing it or for saying how good it is. You know, it's just not. There's nothing different with Anthem.
Here we go. How's the connection, Faye? Everything's clear. Viv could pass you off as a lancer of the Legion.
And most people are soon gonna get, you know, bored of watching news about Anthem. That's normal. It's been a thing for so long. Alright, we get to the second zone where flight disabled. Don't worry about it. Flight disability isn't a problem. You know, you shouldn't. You should be proud of being flight disabled or something like that.
One less turret to worry about.
I'm just kidding, but doing a bad joke, which happens. Where is he? Oh. How did I have no target? I was literally on it.
There's no way they brought all that over the bridge. They must be gated. We better shut them down. There's many energy signatures.
You're hitting Doritos? That's
Head for
nice.
fortress doors.
What the? Okay, I've never had this. So this is kinda faster what I did than taking the stairs. Not that much, but
That's it.
it kinda is.
Out and we can cut off the Dominion reinforcements. I'm not picking up any more anchors. You're good to target the gate itself.
Alright.
Nice work. Look at that thing burn.
Was that praise?
Find the locking mechanism. If I'm right, the general signal.
Yeah, that's true. It could be Fallout 76, which has disappeared from all records.
Can't believe we're doing this.
You're the first to stand in this spot for centuries.
So you don't need to scan everything here, you just need to go to this part,
I swear I've seen this design.
even though they're trying to make you scan everything.
Might. Whosoever wishes them open, place your signet. The trial of might shall separate the weak from the worthy. So says Arden Vasa.
Arden Vasa. Is that really his voice? Over there. That looks like you could plug the signet in, doesn't it?
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you can co-op, yeah. It's actually much funnier in co-op. Oh, I've never seen this big. Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay.
Worthy to claim a place
So that's never happened before.
dawn nights.
So it turns out, okay.
A true legionnaire must be tested. The greatest
I knew you could move before, but I didn't know you could show up the interface before.
into battle at a place of her choosing. There, she brought them ruin and destruction through strength and guile. Prove yourself. Walk the path of General Tarsis. Bring forth your greatest foe. May your might prevail against the darkness.
Faye, what just happened? Faye?
Oh, why am I doing this? Like that.
The Urgoth brought death and misery upon countless generations. Strongest of the foes of humanity, Tarsis made it her life's work to shatter their grip upon the world. The Urgoth outnumbered the Legion 100 to 1, and yet we had no fear. For
So that's why we want the Devastator in
our
this,
power,
because you can see the damage I'm doing.
wait for the right moment to unleash it. The Urgoth
Problem is, it's one bullet by one bullet, so...
itself. Then Tarsis unleashed the voice of heaven upon them. The mountains bowed to her will. In a great chorus of thunder, humanity's foe was
We're almost done. It's dead. Pretty sure it's dead.
you passed the test. Before your
Just gonna get
greatest
this.
of foes crumble. Yet more trials lie before you, Lancer. Go forth. May the path lead you.
Alright, got it. I prefer female MC just because I prefer the voice, that's all.
Tensions reestablished.
That's the only thing.
Spot a Titan. But I never left this spot somehow.
It's a gateway device.
It doesn't change much, to be honest, just the voice, that's it. You don't ever see your face, so. Right, so this one. This is just too funny. I didn't know you could just show up your. That's really fun. It's not gonna save any time, but it's fun. Oh wait, what the hell?
As it does for us all. Your
Oh yeah.
inevitable death.
The camera was fucked. It was messed up.
Go forth to face it.
Wait. The path comes to an end? Is this the last stand of General Tarsus?
So if we can, we want to avoid enemies getting in there, which means that we want to be very close to the edge, so enemies don't like melee enemies. No, but okay, thank God. I don't want to dash at all here because every time you dash out, you lose at least a second of charge. So you need to be careful about that.
Enemy to helpless Anthem. Tarsus took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness, but the enemy had overwhelming strength. And yet, Tarsus held her ground.
So if you don't know what's happening, which is fair, basically we found a place protecting the Shield of Dawn, which is an item we need for the last zone of the game. And you need to prove that you're worthy to be able to get it. And how do you prove you're worthy? By replaying sequences of the life of Tarsus, her famous, like the famous general that basically created this place and got them out of the darkness or whatever. And so that's what we're doing right now. Just reliving a memory.
In the narrow mountain pass, the legionnaires stood against the might of the Urgoth horde. But if they wavered, if their fragile line broke, Anthem would fall, and countless others with it.
Can you stop, please? Thank you. Thank you. What the hell? What's happening, man? I'm not sure I understand the question, Dr. Pepper. Have you ever feel you skip a few things? What do you mean by skip? Cause you can anticipate travel time. That's the main thing, is like know where things are. So you don't have to wait for the objective to show up, you know where you're gonna go. But other than that, there's not much to skip.
Tarsus met the Urgoth leader in battle, and was struck a mortal blow. Even as Tarsus knew her life was ending, she fought on. As her life's blood ebbed, she drove the enemy back.
Alright. On the ground. Good. Oh, they made it harder, which is interesting. Why would it... What the hell? I shouldn't have taken that much damage. Oh my god, that's bad. That's really bad. Anyways. I don't know how I died there. I shouldn't have taken that much damage at all. Literally, there was only one brute attacking me, and that's it. But... Oh yeah, okay. So, what happened there? You see a weird bug which can happen when you are on the last objective, and you're close to finishing it, and you die, and your squad is respawn outside, the game is gonna default you to having finished the map, like this um, this trial.
Doors of valor. Whosoever wishes them open, place your signet. The trial of valor shall
There's no tutorials or videos for learning how to speedrun this game. It's just like that.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't have much left.
No,
My
I want to load. Like,
ammo and
rarely do that.
what's next?
Hey, this is what freelancers are all about. You can do this.
I hope so.
All right. So this is an entire cutscene. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna watch stuff happen. If you can understand what it is, good for you.
Where's my javelin?
You come to the final test. Prove your valor. A great calamity dwelled in the heart of the land, threatening to unweave.
I'm just gonna show you what's happening. That's all I can do.
So Helena Tarsis set forth to meet it in its own lair, where it was strongest, to end its rampage forever. Go forth, Lancer. Seek out and stop disaster in its tracks, if you dare.
How? I don't even have a weapon.
You don't need one.
You're out of time. Silence it.
It's not working.
You're about to get
Hello, mister. You're a big balloon.
to it.
Got it.
The path of valor is well.
So that's Helena Tarsis, by the way. It's a thick armor.
I can't move.
That's when we help Owen and regret it because he betrays us after, even though you didn't see it because it's only in the cutscenes. Those are the mean Dominion people.
You have been tested again and again.
Yes, I have. Thanks for noticing.
This mission is over.
Look at this thing. We have to silence the cenotaph.
We have to get out of here.
Woo!
Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You've been
And that's the big titans. They're big.
You're past the point of testing now. There is only one place left for you to go.
Alright.
Remember this. Might can conquer a moment. Resolve can outlast a day. But valor must renew with every dawn. Walk the path, Lancer of the Legion.
Yeah, so now we've been accepted as the Lancer of the Legion, which means that we get the stuff that we came to get. And now we are gonna have to get the hell out of here. And we're gonna have to face our first Furies. Furies are very weird enemies created by Dominion. When you take their shield down, they get into this spiky ball, and they get their shield back up. If you kill them fast enough, they won't have this this thing. But wait, did they? Okay, what? There should have been a fight there. That's so weird. That's so weird. There should have been a fight there. Oh no, I know why. The fight is after. That's I misremembered. I misremembered stuff. That's all. All right. So Owen betrayed us. The son of his mother. And now we need to craft the Shield of Dawn. So how do we do that? We need to go talk to Halleck. He's gonna tell us what we need. And we are gonna do one of the two arcs that are available to complete. That is a faster arc because we are gonna need what's called Corium. And Corium only falls on Titans and Luminaries. And in one of the two quest lines, you are gonna fight 5 Titans, which is gonna give you enough Corium to finish instantly your shield. Hi, Erika. How you doing? All right.
Freelancer? You
Wait, the mission didn't show up yet? What the? Oh! Let's wait. That's why. I just accepted it. What's happening with this game? Why is this game... So weird. That's just so weird. Anyways, doesn't matter. Privacy setting. But I'm here, mister. Okay. Sorry about the yawning a bit. But yeah, I'm already 20 or so minutes ahead, and I have at least 15 minutes of time save ahead, so we should be ahead by a lot.
You ready to go, Matthias? What's the contract?
I set up a field camp a while back. I wonder if the equipment needs repair. Can you check?
Heading over there.
This mission is random, so I'm just following what I can. It's the one of the first contracts you can do, and contracts are a set of random objectives, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else to say.
Some of that machinery can be very dangerous if left broken for too long.
I'll see what I can do.
Freelancer, watch yourself. We've attracted the attention of some predators. One down. You're doing well. Deal with those creatures first, then attempt repairs. Fantastic. Another one finished.
Did I kill them all? No. There's one missing. Which is fine, I'm gonna do it after repairing. Yes, we can see you.
Efficient and timely. Well done.
I'm a French boy, so that means I live in France. Well, currently. Alright. First objective done, there's 3 in total. In each contract.
Come up, I'll need your help. Got a great lead on a new site for runes. I'm very excited for this one. Let's go.
On my way.
I mean, you already have a Twitch channel, since you can talk on the chat, so...
Right here. Runes should be visible. Look out. Scars, they're forever mucking things up. Got it. Let's find another.
You got it.
Oh, here. You show your thirsting? How am I so bad at this game? That's crazy. Crazy tall bear. Okay.
We're done. Wonderful. We have enough. Exceptional work.
Yeah. Just clear all this really quickly. Oh, that's true, we're on front page, right? Oh god. Incredible. I'm failing on front page. Fantastic. My fame is now eternal.
Come up, I'll need your help. I'm interested in a particular area for research. Can you ensure its safety?
And it also explains why chat is so chill, because like half of the viewers are just people sitting on the front page and they don't have the chat open. Which is fair. You don't have to chat. You can just chill out.
Last time reports, they were right. Scars everywhere.
I understand.
This guy was flickering in and out of existence. Pretty crazy. Okay.
Look, one of their leaders. You're making them very angry to attract that thing's attention. Emerge, Victor.
Oh, I one-shot him. Okay. I didn't think I'd one-shot him. Right.
Hope you aren't too battered and bruised. Very well done. It's very exciting working with someone who loves to get their hands dirty.
Okay, so that's done. So now we get the actual mission that we need. Main thing that we need is Viscorium, as I said, and we need to finish one of the 2 story arcs to be able to get the blueprints to craft the Shield of Dawn. For Tarsus, because I'm pretty sure I need to talk. All right. So I need to go talk to Mr. Matthias over there. So slow. So ecking slow. Alright. You're so terribly slow when you are in Tarsus, it's pretty crazy. And then they created the launch bay, which is supposed to be better, but the problem is they matchmake you in the launch bay and they make you lag like crazy. Don't put stress on me like that, Pseudo. That's not nice. You're a mean person. Just kidding.
Let's find this tower you mentioned.
Yes, the tower. This is
So you can moonwalk, as you can see. Important to moonwalk.
the tower should be in view now. The records describe it as a marvel of architecture that touches the clouds.
Okay, looking for a very big tower. Matthias?
There's nothing here. Where's the tower?
Well, it's been a long time.
This can't be. This isn't mine. Oh, my bad. I misread the numbers. At least the correct location isn't far.
Oh yeah, this was this one, yeah. Ooh.
Arcanist ruins. That's a very good sign. It could help point the way.
But still no tower.
So there's a problem with those is if you get too close, the prompt to examine them disappears and you can't click it.
Where's the tower?
Kind of annoying.
My only hope is to find those
Where is it?
ruins.
Oh.
Find them and I'll see if they contain clues to a location. Wait, yes, this rune. It mentions a tower. And this looks like a map fragment. Unexpected.
Okay, I'll look for more pieces.
Wait, is there supposed to be one here? Oh. It was on the other side of the wall. It was here.
More map pieces. Half of this is missing.
So will this map point us to the tower?
I don't know. I'll keep working on it.
If you didn't know, we're searching for an old tower.
Some landmarks.
Turns out it's a tower, but in reverse, so it's underground. But we don't know it yet.
Why didn't I see it? I think I worked out a location though.
On my way.
What? What? Oh, I got the... So you can have a... I'm happy because you can have a camera bug that makes it so... So if you go too high, you have this wind shear effect that forces you down. And if you die while being in it,
The rune's got us here.
you have a bug where you're gonna like you're gonna have it permanently until you die again, which is kind of terrible, because you can't see anything with it.
Very bold.
Can you open it?
Yes. I need more time.
Did I mention the scorpion?
Okay. How did you get behind me? I wonder.
Done. Done. I know where to go. Message is clear if you know what you're looking for.
What does it say?
It points to a hidden chamber.
What?
Deep underground.
So, an underground chamber found only by invisible runes, written in a secret language.
Can't be too careful.
Time for a swim. You sure about this?
It's here. I'm certain. Just be.
So swimming is the best thing in this game. Absolutely, Kappa.
People wanted to keep this secret.
Understood.
Clearly the best thing. Yep. Well, bye, Ivan. Have a good sleep. Have a good night. It's
Water, all of it.
I hope you sleep well.
Let's see what we can find. There never was a tower on a mountaintop, was there? All that stuff.
To hide something important.
Well, you can't be too careful.
Alright. Sorry, just checking something real quick. Oh yeah, that's fine.
It's close. I can feel it.
What made you start hunting for the manuscript?
Somebody said it was impossible. I wanted to prove them wrong.
Alright, once again, we need to eliminate all scorpions in the area. It's you know, it's some work. Spawn and this one are pretty hard to guess because they just dig up out of nowhere. Don't have much time to adapt. Wait. Here, thank you. I don't know why he didn't want to spark dash. Can you? Oh God, he was so tanky.
What's next? Now that those things are out of the way.
The manuscript must be further in. You have to push on.
Matthias, found a door.
Uh,
Some kind of strange mechanism.
Strange mechanism they totally didn't see before, right? Character.
Obviously, there must be some clue as to the order around here somewhere.
It's like they always use the same puzzle, but they're like, it looks like they don't remember about it every time.
This has to be it. I've been searching for this manuscript for years. Never doubted it existed. Never gave up.
So we're doing all that for this manuscript here. That's all it is,
Elysian manuscript.
There's some
which
kind
is
of
really
barrier
annoying.
here.
Final measure of protection. Blast.
And I think I provoked something. Something real big. Elementals.
You have to hit it where it's vulnerable.
I know that.
How'd that do no damage? That was weird. What? I missed that bullet? Seriously?
Please be careful.
Not the time for careful.
Okay, can you reload, please? That's bullshit. Ah, that's bullshit. That's fine. I'm just gonna finish him like that.
Alright?
Fine. Let's get this figured out.
I cannot agree with you though.
Oh, interesting. Which one is? Yeah, this one. Alright. And then this one. Alright.
You've done it. You've opened it.
Let's see.
And alright. Okay.
I don't know much about ancient manuscripts, but this sure looks right. Matthias, you there?
Yes, yes. Thank you. I'm just...
That was actually fine. It's a good thing that I have a devastator. Without it, this fight is much longer.
so much to me. An end to one chapter of my life, and the beginning of another.
As you can see, my leg is in perfect place right now. Clearly, there's no problem with my leg. What? How is it? Oh yeah. Okay. It's special. It's special. Okay. Alright, I'm 27 minutes ahead. This is gonna be a fun PB 2-bit. Okay, for Tarsis. Because I need to speak to him again. Don't have a choice. Pretty sure at least. Alright, then we have triple threat. And then we're gonna have inverse functions.
Looks like you found a place. Just what? That's a.
Normally. Oh no! I need to talk to him again. Yeah,
What have
that's
you
my
been up
bad.
to? And
Forgot. It makes no sense that you have to talk to him twice, but just works. Hello, Smammy. How are you doing? I'm doing great, personally.
Alerts about star activity keep coming in. Be careful.
So, we there yet?
what do you think?
Sorry, I can't help it. I've been the first Arcanist in years. Years to discover one of these. I've been jotting down potential applications of the manifold and...
So how about you focus on that? Quietly.
I don't want to overheat here because as you can see, the heat carries on between zones. So it's not like you can go to overheat and then just go through.
Locked. And there's this device here.
Doesn't look like something the Shapers made. I don't read anything from it.
Seems to be inert. I'll look around and see if I can figure it out.
Here.
Are you hearing that? Who is that?
Pretty sure it's the rest is outside.
Could we use it?
You have to know how to activate it.
There's a Dominion camp close by. Perhaps we'll find a clue there.
Forget the direction. Here, thank you.
Good work. Let's figure out what the Dominion know about the ruin and the manifold.
I'll look around for clues.
We found some kind of voice recording.
Forced entry with a version of the monitor's device. One trooper entered vault before a door shut itself. Managed to hold until a sweep is completed. Both signets for the device were returned to camps for safekeeping. The scout succumbed to injury on the way out. We left her. We have not heard from the trooper inside the ruin.
2 special Dominion signets then. That's what we need.
I'll send you the location of nearby Dominion camps.
How is everyone doing on this nice day? I'm doing really good. Run is going well, and in general, I'm having a lot of fun with Valuethon. I hope everyone is enjoying the marathon. It is clearly a fantastic marathon. And I'm really impressed that there's so many people, even, you know, from just a viewer standpoint, this event deserves the number of viewers it has. It has such value. Where's the last guy? He's over here. Oh, there's another last guy? Oh, we're spawning. Okay. Where is it? Oh. Here?
I think one of the signets isn't here.
Hang on. The Dominion have secured it.
Oh yeah. You can see enemies aren't very smart. That's not their forte. You can do a lot of stuff, and they just won't react correctly. The main enemies that are actually good are melee enemies because they're gonna try and seek you out. Ranged enemies can just get stuck forever, just not trying to search for you.
Sending you the location of another Dominion camp.
Not very good flying, honestly. Could have done better. Whew, that was slow.
Is there security on this one too?
I'm starting the decryption.
Hello, Kerenkta. How are you doing? No. Oh, you're a bot. Oh, sorry. So you're perfect then. Those bots are just fine.
Got both the signets. Let's hope this works.
One way to find out. Head back to the ruin and try to open that door. empty in the chamber.
Excellent. You can explore in peace.
The manifold's in here, but there's some kind of barrier around it.
It's linked to
So here, once again, a very easy puzzle.
some
You just need to find the spots of light to know which light you change it to. Because they think you're an idiot, let's be honest. They think, you know, gamers are small brain people. We're not, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. I didn't pay for this game to be, you know, a puzzle game. That's not what it's about. It's about shooting people, and as you can see, I shoot a lot of people.
Barrier's down.
Be as careful as you can. The manifold is fragile.
And dangerous?
Probably that too.
Got it. On my way back.
I can't believe it. We did it. Listen.
Alright. So we're done with triple threat. Inverse functions is the next mission to come. And then we'll have... Can't remember the name of the next mission after that. I'm old. I'm not, actually, but, you know. Feel like I'm old just because I'm tired. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying the round at least. I know I am. It's honestly a fun run. It's really chill for me, so I don't have to do much. Oh, Convergence is next. I don't have to do much at all. Just know where to fly and then shoot the people, and that's all I need to do. It's a very easy run to learn. So if you're interested in a run that's probably around 3 hours for unoptimizedly, it's yeah. It's a good fun. It's an okay run. Would it be worth it buying the game? Probably not. But if you already have the game, might be a cool option.
Matthias.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. Inverse functions. Yes, yes. I apologize for your noise. I'm just taking a bit of food. Good morning, this done plays.
We are all here and able to speak to you.
Oh, wonderful.
Isn't it? Well, I do hope we find something fascinating back in the ruins. Shaper instruments. Never a dull moment.
Yeah. I started the run. Like first run I did was the day after it got out because, well, I was already finished since we played since the pre-release. The main speedruns you'll see on speedrun.com are
Looks like they've left.
sorry, speedruns of Strangles.
Simple for once.
That's not
They're pretty easy to do, but you know, pretty hard to master. Like the start is easy enough, but if you want to be really smart about it, the optimization is pretty complex. So there's still some people interested in that. And I'm interested in mainly the reason why I do main quests is because it's really chill and I don't have to bother with, you know, looting or anything. Because what I get, and I'm not gonna try and get anything else than what I get in general going through the game as fast as possible.
I think I got them all.
Wonderful. It'll be much easier to continue your investigation without scorpions in your way.
Where is the smudge remains? Oh, here.
Definitely not blood.
Decomposition? Too quick. Unlikely. Perhaps the manifold. Side effect of division?
Right, but what do I do?
Samples would be helpful.
What? Well, it was my fault. Straight up my fault.
That's really gross.
Bring the samples to a runa call. Yes, our discussions have led to a hypothesis that the split informs reality. There are side effects. Runa call specializes in that. She's on expedition helping the Sentinels.
On it.
Oh my camera just freaked out. That was impressive. Really? Can bomba? I didn't know it. Alright. So this mission we are trying to free an Arcanist that can help us understand what the item we picked up in the last quest does. Because basically what happened is that our friend Arcanist used it and got divided into three,
What's happening? And this
which is, you know, not good, very monk-ass.
Who left the lab?
I don't know. Just find a runa call. We'll deal with this back here.
And they realized that people that are subjected to this division are probably gonna die.
Crap. Scars.
Those sentinels need your help.
As you can see, this bug will often happen where targets that are supposed to be down, like allies that are supposed to be down, are actually up, but they just can't use anything. Thank you, Listen, and sorry for not responding that much. Just trying to focus on doing this run correctly. You know, all of that. Here we use our ult because otherwise cleaning risk enforcers can take a bit of time.
Where's the runa call?
They took most of the Arcanists. I'll show you.
First, stay here. I'll handle it.
Be careful. There's an Ascarai leading them. Huge, dangerous.
Oh yeah, he's over here. So we're gonna meet our first Ascari, which is supposed to be a big, scary, robotic kind of enemy. He's not dangerous. No. Like the first time you fight him, you're like, he can't die, but truth is he dies really easily. Just you need to know where his weak point is, and you're good. Missing one enemy. Oh, there's a hive. Oh, that's bad. Well, not bad, but could have been better. Alright. Hive destroyed, but he had time to spoon a scar. So you can see meleeing in the air isn't really possible. It is kinda, but you really want your targets in the ground. And for all flying enemies, there's like this point where, like generally flying enemies have shields, and if you drop their shields, they're gonna drop to the ground. Although it doesn't always happen because, you know, Anthem. Alright, we're gonna free our Nicole. Don't remember if I need to free them all.
Matthias from their second. He needs you to... Yeah.
Right. So it is over there.
Found the Ascara we're looking for. We have to take it down.
Do we know what this Iscari looks like?
Essentially said it was huge and dangerous.
So this is the Ascari. What you want to do is expose one of his legs and then just attack it. And he'll take like 10 times damage that he would normally take. So this is just very easy. A very easy fight. Alright.
Take care of it. Good work. Get back to the
Well, that was a pretty good Ascari fight.
Heard anything about those samples?
That's why the Devastator is so good. If you don't know what Devastator is, it's the sniper I have. It's only got one bullet, it takes time to charge, but it does blast damage on a hit. And it crits for a lot of damage. Alright. Okay, last mission of this orc, Convergence, and then we are gonna have to craft the Dawn Shield. And one last mission before the Heart of Rage, second of the name. Just hope I get a better Devastator before the end, because I need a really good Devastator for the monitor to kill him really fast. Or else I'm pretty much gonna suffer. No, that's not. Forgot where it was. Here. Hello, my lady.
Good. Well, the mega.
No? No, it's Matthias. Yeah.
You're back. Where? What the?
We need to do a bit of investigating. One of the three Matthiases just ran off, and we each chase after him.
I don't see
Sumner.
Sumner anywhere, but there's Aruna.
Maybe she's seen him. You should ask.
Ah, Freeland. Yeah, great. And got. What now? I don't see Sumner anywhere.
He might still have his link on him.
Connect us.
I can sense the link, but I can't seem to make the connection. But I can track him. Got him. He's by the forge.
Sorry about that. That was distasteful, let's just say. Oh.
You said Sumner was here. I don't see him.
No? Let me check the forge records. Ah, looks like he took a javelin. Can he do that? Can he even operate one?
Not well, I imagine.
He has likely left the fort by now. You should go after him when you can, in case of trouble.
Alright. We're just gonna go through the forge really quickly.
Let's get you ready.
No better interceptor yet? No, that's fine. I can work with a whirlwind if needed. Nope. Right. Alright. Okay, let's go. So we're nearing the last two free missions. The longest thing that's gonna be around these missions is actually monitor fights. Can go really fast when you're in group, but solo it's a pretty long fight.
Have you found Sumner yet?
He left the port. I'm trying to get to him.
Alright. Maddie's lost the ability to perceive time and space normally.
What?
It's complicated.
I'll go as fast as I can.
Looks like he stopped. You should be able to catch up. I'm sensing something. Scars.
But honestly, at this point, I'm pretty sure you figure out what the run is about. Run, jump, fly, shoot. That's literally all you do. There's nothing else you can do, sadly, because this game isn't really. Let's just say it's technically possible to skip some stuff, but you would never be able to skip entire objectives because of the way the game is made. You'd probably be able to skip travel time in co-op runs, but since I've never done one, I can't tell you.
He must be in the area, but he might be hurt or worse. We need to find him quickly. Sumner's not in the crashed suit. He must have taken it off for some reason.
Sumner? Matthias?
Yes, it's me. So many scars, I knew if you take them and there was a crack in the rock.
You couldn't fit into it while wearing a javelin.
I think this passage leads me to the room I was looking for. I'll keep going.
Stay where you are.
I can handle myself, and I'm already here. There'll be another entrance. Wait inside.
I'm sending you a location. All the maps mark it as a subterranean passageway. It could lead to the cave network where Sumner's trapped in.
Is that Sumner?
He's trapped underground somewhere. How's Matt?
None of his major organs have liquefied yet.
Major organs? What about the non-major organs?
Just bring back the landfill with Sumner as soon as you can.
Okay. So as you understand, we are trying to save the life of our friends,
Cipher, not some kind of cavern oracle.
and it's not working for now because one of them just went off, without telling you anything, and the others two are liquefying themselves apparently. So it's something, all right. Okay, so the elementals. Let's talk about the elementals. The elementals are the worst enemies in the game. Why? Because they apply instant status to you if they touch you, almost. Which means that, for example, dashing to a frost elemental sure is going to kill them, but then he's going to apply frost to him. To you, I mean. And frost is terrible, because you have to spam space to get out of frost, basically. And you can't do anything else, so it's really, really terrible. Finally, of course, frost and burning counteract themselves, so you can use that. All right, gonna do it done in now a shot. Okay. So if you counted correctly, you already killed 2 titans in this quest line. We need 3 corium, you get 1 Lay Titan. And we also killed an Ascari, so we already have enough corium. Sadly, we can't stop there, because we need to finish the mission to get the blueprints for the Dawn Shield. Alright. Have a good day, the gay dude. I'll see you later.
Leave it to me and fix that relic.
Okay. Let's take this ammo drops. We reduce damage that the Titans don't, which is interesting. So it's an interesting choice. Okay. My main problem at the Devastator, of course, so you understand, is that you don't get much ammo for it. But it's fine, because you can just do this, do that for the end, and just destroy it. All right, we're fine.
No time to waste. We need to get back to the others.
Why do you sound so...
And we're good. That was actually a really good Free Titans fight, because I thought, I remember to bring the Devastator along, which makes this fight way too easy. Because without a Devastator, you're gonna suffer. Because even though they don't have that much health in easy, they do a lot of damage, a lot of burning damage, which means that you lose all your health extremely fast. Alright. So now I have to craft the Dawn Shield. And I have 6 or 7 minutes of time save. No, less than that. 4 minutes of time save there, because I crashed on my last run. Okay. Can I use 2? And I return to the lab. Should probably be like a 325, something like that. Which is good. Hello, can I talk to you? Thank you. Alright, I need to go to Forge. Actually, probably don't. Because I can do... Oh no. Okay. I have to. Whatever. I'll have learned my lesson. Okay, I don't know how I got into this speech because I shouldn't have been able to talk to her, but you know, whatever. Fine. It's fine. Alright. Don't shield. Craft. Yes. Thank you. Alright. Checking something out. I didn't drop any. This is gonna be a bummer. Components. No, nothing better. I just built it. What are you saying? Literally just built it. Oh, I need to equip it. Yeah, which doesn't make sense. I mean, what else are you gonna do about it? Say. Oh yeah, that was weird. What just happened? Oh, okay.
Everyone ready to go? I know I am.
Yeah.
Alright. What? Oh, there's one. Yeah. I need to talk to more people, which is really annoying. Yeah, I forgot. That's the last heavy part on like dialogues.
Faye, I'm at the Enclave. No sign of Halleck.
Catch him before he does something stupid.
I'll ask around. Hi there. Faye, you hear that? I'm on my way to Vol.
Why is Halleck talking to the Sentinels?
He's up to something.
Ugh.
How you doing, Rift 20XX?
Commander Vol, did he say?
So this is actually a ripoff of a Destiny character, if you didn't notice.
Leaving the fort.
How?
In his javelin. Damn him. The fortress of...
I need to fit.
Not for long.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I totally forgot that there was this additional dialogue, but you know, I lost like 10 seconds there. It's fine. Okay, freelancer down. So Halleck, the old guy that you just saw, is thinking of his glory days and decides to go on his own to enter the Fortress of Dawn. Of course, not everything is gonna go according to plan. I mean, what did you expect, right? So, we're gonna have to save him.
What's the plan?
The crazy old man.
And bring his neck.
Oh, so a good plan.
Nice and simple.
Just don't be too hard on him.
You were.
And I already regret it. Those are the last words I ever speak to him. I can't raise him. He's not responding.
I'll get him back.
Freelancers, hello, freelancers. Well, only one in particular.
Owen?
Something me in your ear, did you?
What the hell do you want?
Ooh, and Faye too. How quickly I've been replaced.
Answer her question. What the hell do you want?
Still working that out. What matters now is you're headed for trouble.
How do you know where I'm...
The Dominion aren't fooling around. You've gone from a minor nuisance to a serious impediment.
So if you didn't know from the dialogue, Owen has betrayed us. The son of the mother. So, for lack of a better term. So basically, he's gonna help us because he's like, I realize I chose the wrong side. Basically, he tried to get the Dawn Shield himself, and he got wrecked.
What a bastard.
Okay, I'm at the fortress.
Any sign of Halleck?
Pretty quiet. Nothing so far. I'll look around.
Not loving the idea of being back here.
What could go wrong?
Watch it.
Alright.
They were waiting for you.
Let's just kill the brutes, because they are, like, in terms of damage outputs, the enemies you want to kill for the Dominion factions are the brutes first, because they can, like, destroy your entire health bar in one hit. Then the Valkyries, and then everything else. For Scars, you want to shoot in priority the Hunters and the Scouts, because their snipers do a lot of damage. Well, the Scout snipers does a lot of damage, and the Hunters are the tankiest motherfuckers in this game.
Not saying anymore.
Alec must have pulled up inside. I'll go check. He's fixed all the equipment we broke on the way.
Alec!
Alright, so we're gonna skip this cutscene.
Faye, what is this?
Sorry, Owen wasn't kidding. A Fury, top of the line Dominion. But you're a top of the line freelancer, right?
Gotta find out.
And now you can see the Furies
More of them coming.
and their second shield phase. That you can really easily destroy by meleeing.
Guess we really pissed someone off, huh?
You should be flattered.
Hey, every bullet's a compliment.
I actually got unlucky on this one. I could have killed her faster, but apparently my second shot of Devastator didn't crit, which is kind of sad.
Hey, you got them. You survived a Fury.
Don't sound so surprised.
We've got bigger problems out here.
Alec?
I didn't get very far. I'm outside. You need to see this.
All right.
Short hops, but just save yourself.
Hell no. It's all or nothing, Alec.
I'm dead weight, kid.
You're dead wrong. Worry about those suppression machines. I'll carve a path.
Oh, okay. What the hell? We're going out with a bang.
Faye, you're not gonna last long out here.
We need an extraction. I'm on it. Hang tight.
Hide your fingernails.
So here we just need to kill a bunch of dudes. That's pretty much all we need to do. Alright. I'm gonna need to change loadout when we get to the monitor, because Spark Dash and Death Strikes are absolutely useless on him. Like, they don't do damage to him at all.
Sure, leave me hanging.
Okay. Okay, camera got stuck a bit there, which is kind of annoying. What? I've never seen that. I've never seen the... Shoot! Oh yeah, it's legendary, that's why. I got unlucky.
Clear. You did it.
I'm sure they're just getting started. Faye, how's that miracle coming?
You just worry about the fight. I'll find a way to get you out of there.
Alec, how's it coming?
Just focus on the fight. I'll get this separation thing sorted.
You know, I kind of have to worry about both.
No, you don't. That's what I was going to tell you. Trust your team. Do your part, but do ours.
So, the guy that literally didn't trust you tells you, it like scolds you and tells you, trust your team. And it's like,
Dominion really needed this time.
seriously, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, the morale of this entire story doesn't make sense. Just just straight up doesn't make sense. It's kind of weird.
Freelance said there's a generator nearby. That might solve it.
Worth a try. I'm on it. Halleck, I'm trying to disable the generator now. Hang tight.
Okay.
Still waiting on the stupid generator.
Patience, kid. Lose your cool and you lose your head.
You're not exactly a patient guy, Halleck.
Off duty maybe, but in the line of fire, you gotta stay in the moment. Start losing focus and you'll miss the bullet coming straight at you.
Okay, Halleck,
Seriously?
it's down.
Stupid Dominion technology. All the wires are red.
All right.
Yeah, you're clear. You can move ahead.
I'll do you one better. You can fly there.
It's down. You did it, Halleck.
Was that out?
I'll do you one better. The miracle's on its way. The trader owes me a favor. He's no burning his strider to you. He'll meet you on the other side of the bridge.
This is Roland Hendricks coming in hot for a pickup. Who needs a ride?
Roland, we're headed your way.
I'm going to have to park it near... Oh, shit! Who was that? That Dominion incoming. Get to him, kid. I'll be right behind you.
Get moving, Halleck.
Letting you distract them. Throw off some fire.
Thanks a lot.
Tactics, kid. It's how you win.
How so?
Truth is, I needed you to want to save me. Get you fired up.
So the whole dead weight thing?
Freelancers never give up. A good leader knows what motivates their people.
So yeah, basically he says, "Oh, it was all a joke. I didn't mean to say what I said. Just wanted to get you fired up." But they just fucked up, and now he's trying to find an excuse. And apparently your character is going right into it, so you know, whatever.
There we are. Careful, there's a fury.
Oh, yeah. Forget about Fury. What the? That's not normal. He shouldn't have dodged that, but you know, whatever. Apparently he can. Because why not, right?
Let's finish this.
I'm with you.
Where's the last guy? Oh.
You did it. I don't see any more Dominion.
What are we waiting around for? They'll be back. Let's go.
Okay, not bad. Not a bad mission. Mm. Let's check. Ah, no Devastator resign. What I really, really want. Okay. So, uh, I don't have any explosive gloves. Searching glaive. And for a strike system, this one. So the reason why I switched to ranged only build is because any melee attack against the monitor is almost impossible to hit. Because all of his weak points are 3 or 4 meters high. And yes, there's an entire mission before him, but he's the big time waster in the entire mission.
This is
This bug. Like they expect you to come from one side, and okay. So here is the cheese. They ask you to do um, any contract mission or free play. You can just launch a free play and get out of it, and that counts as doing a free play. We're almost done, guys. One more mission, and then we're done. So we end the free play, and now we can get into second Heart of Rage. The actual, it's the exact same as the Struggle. That's the only long load time because it loads the free play map, and the free play map is monstrous. Otherwise, as long as you're on a SSD, your loading times are fine. Which is going to show in my final time because the runs I used to do were on an HDD, so I had like half an hour of loading that is going to be removed, basically. Okay. Oh, I just need to check in the forge. I think I've done everything, right? Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's not forget to switch back to private. I don't want to launch as a public. Privacy setting, you go to private, yes. Yes. And then, okay, this, and launch. It's really important because if you don't do private here, the run is invalid since it's not 100% solo anymore. Alright, last stretch of the run. Let's see if we get... Probably gonna be a 340. Which is an improvement by 40 minutes compared to my PB, so...
Focus. I'm with you, but it's
Not bad.
hard to think.
Just hang in there, Faye.
Don't worry about us. Faye's got us patched to Dominion Tom. I let it on deliver. Anything's coming, we'll know. Just focus on the mission.
Coming back. Can't believe I'm seeing this again.
You got this. Head for the city rooms up the hill.
We're dug in.
They're entrenched to hold back Tassin's sentinels. You've seen worse than this. Freelancer. Still alive, huh? I was afraid you weren't coming.
Yeah, I'll bet the lack of an audience was just killing you.
Something like that. Let's see if you can meet me at the cenotaph. I know you'll appreciate what I'm about to do.
They know we're here.
Try to punch through their defenses, flank them, and blow those bastards to hell.
Where is the last?
You're clear.
Good work. Keep after the monitor.
Alright, we're nearing the end, by the way. I don't know if Jugachi, if you're here, still here. Because I'm gonna need someone to do time.
Time for some payback, yeah!
Alright, thanks. I'll just notify you. So as you can see, using the Devastator just makes this fight pretty trivial. I'm just gonna wait till it doesn't move anymore. Because I don't want to miss a bullet, because as you can see I have exactly the right amount of bullets to kill him, or almost. Alright, he's dead.
It's down.
I can't tell you how good it was to let that thing die.
Keep going. There's more Dominion ahead of you.
We're farther into the heart of rage than any freelancer's ever been. Faye, are you alright? Howler, can you hear me? Is Faye?
What's the matter? Lost your cipher? Weak minds just can't handle the Anthem, can they? Tried so hard to.
Don't worry, you haven't lost your audience. I'll be seeing you soon.
Looking forward to it.
Gotta ground her. To destroy it to get up the cliff.
Oh god.
Here. I'm still with you.
Good to hear your voice again. So maybe we should fall back. Get out of the storm.
No. I won't leave you.
Alright, now we wait, because those enemies up there, they can't hurt us, they can't go down, so... They just put them here for fun, you know. What?
There, it's down.
And then they disappear.
It's getting worse by the second. We've got to hurry. I'll tell you. Your little friends are back. I'm getting all misty-eyed.
I'll give you something to cry about. Is that a relic?
The Midian messed with something they couldn't control and it bit them in the ass. Typical. You're gonna have to silence it to get through to the cenotaph.
Echoes. You'll need.
Don't worry, Faye. I'm on it.
You know the drill. Shut this thing down.
Once again, echo collection. The only thing you can do to make it faster is basically fly correctly. Where did they become blind? Suddenly? What? Why can't I see Last Echo? I know there's one up here, but that's not the only one. That was super weird. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Incoming.
They're sending brutes your way.
Can you at least let me reload, please?
We're calling in air support. Watch your back. Door's still shut. Why is the door shut?
Hello, Befoltney. How you doing?
Fury. Furies. Are the Guardians. Holding the door.
Just don't give up, do they?
Alright, that's one. That's two.
Hurry.
That's it. Now there's nothing between you and the cenotaph.
Alright, let's go. Well, it's a fun game. Clearly a fun game. Sadly, yeah, the hasn't run gone. It's gonna be a world record. Runs fine, honestly. It's just you know, the fact that I'm using SSD now makes everything so much better. And honestly, I don't know enough this boss fight to be good at it. Why do I keep missing all my crits? That's crazy. It's just crazy talk, man.
Destroy those things before they explode. Hurry!
Oh my god. Well, the start of this monitor clearly isn't going well. Ah, finally. I just need one crit to be for the Devastator to be worthwhile. Okay. So, okay, I didn't even explain the fight. Alright, what are the important things about this fight? This fight is phase locked, so you cannot skip its phases. On the first phase, it's gonna spawn these big red things on the ground. If you don't shoot them, and you stay on the ground, when they explode, they basically one-shot you. Extremely strong damage. So, here, like that.
Take him elsewhere. Hurry!
I don't know how I died there, but I died, apparently. Anyways, doesn't matter. So first phase is that, second phase is acid damage. Okay, well, that's a solid 2-minute time loss. That's fine. I would definitely have thought that the cycle would have been counted, but since I literally died at the end of it, but you know, whatever. How is that not a crit? Anthem, please. Do you see that, Emilio? Am I doing something wrong right now?
Things before they explode. Hurry!
That's crazy. I missed all but one crit again. I mean, I'll survive, it's fine, but once again, I'm gonna lose 2 minutes. Well, that's easy time save for our next world record, you know. That's why I did it, of course. Ooh, that was too close. We're almost there. Should be good. All right.
He's part of the cenotaph now. It's...
Oh, yeah, that's what. Okay, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, well, I mean, in general, it's phase locked on 80%, you know. Alright, VA 6th phase, the worst phase in the game.
What the? Is he changing the Heart of Rage?
The Storm, Cenotaph, and Monitor are all linked now.
My shield flashed with this acid.
How is that hitting the back of its head? Clearly, clearly it's not. And yes, sorry, but it's easy. We run easy because the only other difficulty you can run on a new character is normal to hard, and they don't change much. Except that enemies are much more. How do I say? Like they have more HP. Doesn't change much on their, you know, intelligence or anything like that. So almost there. It's not the worst monitor. Where? Oh yeah. Wait, what? Why did he suddenly lose half his health? You see that? What? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what exactly happened here.
Tell me he's weakening.
The cenotaph, its power.
Didn't you see? He lost an entire bar without me hitting him.
Sounds bad.
Like, what?
Storm.
What happened?
Growing. Hurry.
That is super weird, man. He disappeared and reappeared with like half his. What the fuck happened? Alright, so timing soon. Timing is as soon as you see his health bar disappear and he takes a boss in the face. So you're gonna be able to miss it. I'll tell you time. It doesn't matter if it's a few seconds after. We're almost there. And time. All right. So that's Vordreki. So you don't kill the monitor by being classy and all. You kill the monitor by just sending this big thing in his face. So yeah, that's it. That was Anthem main quest 80%. It's a fun run, honestly. Especially if you have it on SSD, it's a fun run. It's really just about learning where to go, where to fly, what enemies you need to kill first, and then it's just really chilling out. Okay, thanks, Jugachi. But yeah, that was pretty much it for me. It was a fun run. I hope you had fun with me. I need to check how we are on schedule. I need to check how we are on schedule. Let's see. Next run is supposed to be in 13 minutes. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. Since I had so many problems on the setup before that, there's not much problem. So we're gonna go to a quick transition. I'm gonna set up the next runner, and we'll be back in a few.